Hi everybody, welcome to my perfume channel, Lisa Loves Perfumes. Today I'm going to go through the most recent box of Empties. So I tend to keep all my sprayed out empty perfume bottles in shoe boxes, and this is the most recent one. I also keep sample sizes too, though I haven't been that good at keeping the sample sizes, so I don't have all of the sample sizes that I've ever had, whereas I'm positively able to say that I have all the full bottles that I've ever had. The first one I want to talk about is Honey Roa. Honey Roa is a Japanese brand that makes products from honey. I was in their store in Tokyo Station during my trip there, and I love perfumes, and one of the things I try to do is to buy fragrances from their country of origin while I'm in that country. So this is really a very lucky find, because I actually had no idea that there was a local Japanese brand with fragrances. This is the box, so I don't always keep the boxes, but this is actually really beautiful, and I don't know if I can actually get this brand online, whether they'll deliver to Australia, or if the only chance I have to pick it up again is my next trip to Japan. So this is actually one of the most complimented fragrances that I can remember having. People smell it on me and they say, oh, what is that? Smells like vanilla, smells like honey, smells like spring. So I kind of think all those words describe this fragrance perfectly. It's got quite a powerful projection, and it smells sweet, fresh, light, and to me it's just incredible. So I'd be very keen to purchase this again. I've noticed on their website, which is all in Japanese, so I don't actually know much of what they're saying. On their website, the bottle is now longer, so more of a rectangular shape, and also it might not be this exact same fragrance. So yeah, I'll be very keen on my next trip to Japan to drop by and pick up or test out what they've got currently in their range. If they've got this exact same one available, it's definitely 100% repurchase for me. This was really an incredible fragrance, and I'm very sad that they only had it in this small 30 ml size. Next one is this, which I picked up on my trip to Fiji. I think I bought this in the hotel shop where we were staying, and they had a few from this brand, Pure Fiji, and this one is Starfruit. It's fun. It's a light body mist. It's nice to have light cologne type concentrations when in a hot tropical climate, and yeah, I really enjoyed using it. It's completely gone. But yeah, I don't know much about the brand, and I don't usually buy a lot of this body mist concentration, and I don't know whether Fiji is actually on my list of places to return to in the near future, so I'm not sure whether I would be looking to purchase this particular one again. Next one is Marc Jacobs Cucumber. So this one, if I can find it again, is 100% repurchase. It is cool, it smells aquatic, and basically fits that oceanic scent profile that I love. I do believe that this might be discontinued, so I won't be able to purchase it again, which is a shame. If anyone in Marc Jacobs is watching, please reconsider reissuing this one. It's really quite gorgeous. This one is Sweetinia by The Body Shop. So The Body Shop doesn't often produce eau de parfums, and this one was part of a range that they had, and I picked this one because it was floral. It is actually quite a strong, sweet smell, and it lasted quite long. I've definitely finished. There's hardly anything left now, and it actually, for me, ended up a bit too strong. It was a bit too rich, and it was definitely for the colder months. I didn't 100% love it, so I definitely wouldn't consider repurchasing it. Maybe if they produced it in a lighter, like an eau de toilette or a cologne, I might consider, because I actually really like the notes. Sweetinia is actually mahogany flower. So this one has honey, vanilla. I think that's where the richness comes from, and it dries down into quite a warm woody base. Gabrielle by Chanel. So this was a birthday fragrance one year. I was actually in Hobart and I picked this up from a local specialist perfume shop. I chose to go there instead of Meyer, which they had one in Hobart, because I thought, oh, it'd be nice to support local business. But the service there was actually quite snooty. I walked in and I was basically ignored by the ladies until one of the gentlemen, I think he might have been the only gentleman in the shop, saw me, and it had been quite a few minutes, maybe up to 10 minutes. I don't know why I continued to stand there. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess, but I wanted to support a local business. And then he served me and it was fine after that, but I always remember that, you know, I kind of felt like Hobart was a bit hostile towards maybe people who they perceive as appear to be Asian. So Gabrielle by Chanel, this one is a white floral citrus. I definitely smell the citrus on the first spray and it's a little harsh. So this is not a repurchase for me. Unless there's another version, I wouldn't be looking to buy this one again. Bvlgari Rose Goldea. Now this is a big favorite of mine. I also received a lot of compliments using this, and the bottle is really interesting. I guess it speaks to the brand's jewelry heritage with this sort of detailing, and this looks like a jewel here. So Rose Goldea I picked up in Meyer, Melbourne. This is actually on my repurchase list, but I try not to repurchase too close together because I like to explore other perfumes. But this is really, this is like hitting it out of the ballpark. Whoever made this, it's a rose dominant fragrance and it's musky, so it's a soft rose, but it actually has on the first spray this cool sensation similar to Honey Roa, in that it smells really quite cool, but not in that citrusy fresh way, and I really love it. So yes, definitely on the repurchase list, but maybe in a few years time. This is Vert Bvlgari by L'Occitane. This is green tea and bitter orange. This was part of a range which I believe is discontinued, so I don't see this in the store anymore. It's fresh and unisex, so I purchased it because of the freshness, that citrusy zing. This one is not a big love for me. I don't at the moment have a lot of big loves of L'Occitane. Big fan of their little hand creams, but in terms of fragrance I don't have one yet which I would consider repurchasing. This is Flower Market from the Replica line by Maison Margiela. So the Replica line, they produce scents which meant to evoke being in a particular place and time. So this one is meant to bring us back to a flower market, Paris in 2011. This was a birthday purchase for me from Mecca. I bought it in store, and this was a big love. I love this so much. I will look at it and think, oh no, how much have I got left to use? And in terms of repurchasing, I'm not sure that I would repurchase this one again, despite it being a big love. I would have to spray it again at the time and have a think about it, only because this range, Replica, has got so many other fragrances I'd want to try. So this is a floral, as you could probably guess, from Flower Market. And the comments that I got from this one is that, oh, it's nice, it's not too sweet. So I kind of like that fresh floral smell. It's got white florals, freesia, tuberose in it, rose, but rose isn't for me the dominant note in this one. One thing I would say about Replica, I'm not sure if they've updated their packaging, but this one, it came in the box and there's not really a top. So I always have to put it back in the box if I was bringing it on a trip and I wanted to put it in luggage. And you can see here the peeling of the label, so that's not cool. And then it's yellowed with my hands on it. I guess I use a lot of hand creams and there's been a bit of transfer. So yeah, I'm hoping maybe they have updated their packaging by the time I look to see what else I might like from their range. This one is British Rose by The Body Shop's Eau de Toilette. So this would have been in my warm weather collection. I've worn it in the warmer months, the summer months here in Brisbane. Almost all my warm weather perfumes are from The Body Shop at the moment, except for the one of the Vllos by Chanel. And it's basically quite a affordable range, and they've got lots of different fragrances, so it's fun to try all the different ones. So this presents as a sweet rose, light sweet rose for me, and yeah, it makes it quite lovely. It's not really a fresh fragrance. It's probably not what I would usually wear. I prefer citrus zingy fragrances for the summer months, but yeah, it did its job and I got through it. No, I doubt I would be purchasing this one again. And finally, from the full-size bottles from the recent Empties box is Fuji Green Tea, also from The Body Shop. This is an eau de cologne, and this was in my summer months range, and I actually really enjoyed wearing this. It has a bitter note, and I find that quite refreshing for the warmer, humid weather. I would reconsider repurchasing this because I do like having a green tea fragrance in my range at all times, so I would think about if they reissued a green tea. They don't have one currently that I can see on their website, but if they have another one, I would definitely consider it. And these are the sample sizes or mini sizes from my recent Empties box. Here there are two which I would reconsider purchasing if I like how they smell at the time of purchase, and that is the Issey Miyake Magnolia. This was really, really nice. I really enjoyed using this up, or Magnolia. And the other one, which is a definite repurchase, is Jo Malone's Peony and Blush Suede cologne. This is also really, I really enjoyed using this up. So the rest of them, I tried this Mas Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez. I don't have any outstanding memories of this, so nope, not gonna purchase the full size of that. Flower by Kenzo. No, I don't remember much about this one either, so no. This is a Guerlain My Insolence. I'm not even sure if this still is available, so no. So this is actually Dior Addict. It says Dior Addict 2 at the bottom here. I'm not actually sure if that's meant to be a flanker or whether it's still available. But yeah, I don't actually remember much about this, so it's not a full purchase for me. This one is Libre by YSL. Absolutely not. It smells like cleaning product. Way too harsh on my nose. So this one looks like I received a sample size of Gabrielle. It probably might have come with that purchase of the full bottle or another purchase, but yeah, as previously mentioned, this is not going to be a full bottle purchase. I won't be repurchasing that again. So the remaining little sample sizes are from Ellis Brookly, a fragrance house based in New York. I purchased a little discovery set for myself for Christmas one year from this brand because I've never really had anything from this brand and I was curious to try. So I've tried all of them. These are the Empties, and so far no, there's not anything in here that I added on my list to purchase a full bottle of. So that was my most recent box of Empties. It makes me so happy to see all these fragrances that I've used in the past. Some of these bottles are really gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing the next one, older box of Empties. Happy to go through all of those. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!